handsome, educated, and makes good money, but is still single. What's his problem?
He found peace in being single. Like, he just enjoys his life a little too much. Why mess with that?
Why do single men ask other single men what women want instead of just listening to what women want? Like, it's actually not very complicated. You guys are making it so much more complicated than it needs to be.
Wait, like, actually?
Yes. Oh.
Don't call me.
What?
Don't come by my house.
Okay, wait. I thought we were getting along.
Too well.
All right, but I'm still gonna call you tonight.
No, but actually, please don't.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to be a strong, independent woman. I think we have enough strong, independent women. I'm going to take it to the next level. I want to be a mushy, soft, relaxed, taken care of as women. Like, I think we know at this point we're strong. We've got to be independent. Of course I can take care of myself. Now I want to be taken care of.
You know, modern women are trying to figure out why men aren't chivalrous. It's the level of disrespect that you guys continue to display on a daily basis, honestly and truly, that makes a man pull back.
No reason why someone that's 45 is trying to talk to you. You're young.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. Controversial take. I think women only have these opinions now because women have focused more on the careers, education, and being independent. They're older in age, and now they're pushing these agenda more only because they're now at an age to settle down now, where they're in their 30s. You guys are all against these men dating younger women because it takes options away from you guys. Guys, your age now will go for younger women.
Oh, I didn't know.
Unpopular opinion, a good man becomes a better man whenever he has the right woman that supports him, the right woman that brings calm to his storm, the right woman who's not nagging and complaining 24/7 whenever he's grinding and he's hustling and he's trying to figure things out. When he has that woman who has his back, when he has that woman who understands what he has going on in life, who listens to him and just supports him, that man is going to become a better man.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
Oh, bestie, if you don't even know what opting in means, then you don't have skin in this game. You trying to play at this is actually really comedic because there are going to be people in the comments that are instantly going to be like, well, if all men didn't rape, if all men weren't creepy, if all men this, that, and the third. It's not an all one gender type of deal. You're being an asshole for no reason and you're mad that you don't have anybody, and that's valid, I guess. Stay mad, but stop projecting.
You know, modern women want men to chase them around until the end of time. And one thing we're finding out is that men are not going to do it anymore. Plain and simple, bro.
Y'all want me to say I'm not hurting. Y'all want me to say I don't miss my husband. Y'all want me to be out here in these streets. I don't want to be in the streets. I want to be a wife. I want to cook for my husband. I want to take care of him. And I want to do what he needs me to do. That's what I want. I don't want to be trying to go to no club or trying to be with different men.
Ego is really big for us. Like, women are very egotistical. We tend to allow our heads to get so big, and society has allowed it too. Yeah. We are now comfortable being the captain. We're not comfortable being someone that's sitting behind the captain or a co-captain. Yeah. We want to be the captain. Yeah. With stipulations that not all captain duties I have to have. Yeah. Like, you want to be the man, but you don't want to build anything. Right. You don't want to fix anything. Right. You don't want to actually do the hard labor things that men will do in order for you to have what men produce. Right.
I've been going on dates for the past 2 weeks. When I say I'm not satisfied, this what the got the truth. When you take me on a date, you open up my fucking door. You open up the door, you pull out the chair if it's a chair, and you cut my fucking steak if it's a steak. I'm always gonna order a steak to see if you got some home training. If you take a female on a date, she order a steak, you cut it. The fuck, they pre-cut it, then you cut it. Be a gentleman. Be the gentleman. You trying to gently touch on this ass. Do the work. Do the work. We going on multiple dates. You want some from me? We going on multiple dates. We putting in effort. We doing what we gotta do to get some.
One thing that modern women don't seem to understand is that men can handle the truth. It's just that when y'all are telling people the truth, y'all are trying to be disrespectful, like over the top disrespectful.
Is this seriously how you fold laundry? Did no one ever teach you how to do it? You know what? I'll do it myself, because clearly I have to do everything around here. Honey, thanks for helping me with the laundry. You know what? A technique that will actually make it easier for you is if you just fold the... Hey, babe. What? Can you make your broccoli rabe for dinner tonight? Can't you see that I'm busy? Like, no, you can order your own food. You're a grown man. Cook your own stuff. Hey, babe. Yeah, baby. Can you make your broccoli rabe for dinner today? Sure. Yeah. Can you just give me till 6 today? Because I'm finishing up some stuff for work.
Okay, the same girls that are out there complaining that they can't find a boyfriend, they can't find a husband, they've tried, they've looked, are also the same girls that behave a certain way on social media and the way that they portray themselves just in general, in public, whatever. Because if you guys start behaving like a wife, you'll find your husband. You're attracting these guys because you act a certain way, but he's out there looking for a wife. So unless you're portraying yourself as somebody who could be that, he's looking for wife material. So if you're not wife material, then good luck. Because the same qualities you're looking for in him, like he's looking for in you. So you can't behave a certain way and act a certain way on social media or just in life in general and find that. So,
you know, modern women, once again, they can't seem to understand that your terrible attitude, your delusional, your entitlement is going to make a man leave a situation extremely quickly. It's going to turn him off.
I better pay attention to me tonight. I'm so sick of this.
She's so mad. No one is giving her any time. Guys are tired of you.
I told my husband I wanted a divorce. I can't be myself with my husband. And it's really confusing because I still don't know who I am.
This woman is so messed up. What is wrong with it? She's selfish and she's bored and she wants something else.
When you're 30 years old and you're single and you're like trying to put yourself out there and you're friends are all married so that you're at least trying to meet new people.
You can see her panic starting. That panic is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So again, this is what happens to women who wait. How do you think this woman is actually feeling? Let's listen to what she has to say.
Men don't chase anymore. Men don't chase anymore. Why should they? No, really, tell me, why should they? What's the incentive? What's the incentive? You go with them now, 30 minutes later, they can do full lecture on your anatomy. Why should they? Do y'all remember there was a time in history where before a man could even see your bra strap, he had to marry you? And if he even did it on accident, the whole community had to force him to marry you. At a point, we actually have to start taking accountability as women and saying, you know what, we are part of the problem. We not only relinquished our power, we became so accessible. They chasing each other now because it's even they harder to get for each other.
And modern women are sitting up here asking why men don't want to communicate. They don't want to, oh, you don't want to show me love. He don't want to do X, Y, and Z. It's because you was trying to shame him. You was trying to insult him. You was trying to guilt trip him into doing exactly what you wanted, when you wanted, how you wanted. That's not the way it works.
I'm not mad at white folks about what their ancestors did to my ancestors and some of you motherfuckers still trying to do. I just know that we all got to live together. We got to work together. That's why you ever watch my act, you ever see my, I don't even do no fucking racist jokes. So I'm gonna just do one. Okay. White man, a black man, an Asian, and a Hispanic. They're all on top of this tall mountain, Mount Jaro, Mount whatever. The Hispanic said, this is for my people, jumped off the mountain. The Asian said, this is for my people, jumped off the mountain. Black man said, this is for my people, grabbed the white dude, threw that up. It's fucked up. But white folks, when you tell it, just flip it. Just flip it. Anybody can tell it, just flip it.
People talk a lot about wife material, but almost no one explains what that actually means in real life. It's not about looks or how perfect someone seems in the beginning. It's about how she treats you when things aren't easy, When life gets stressful and emotions are high, a real one communicates. She doesn't shut down, disappear, or play games when something's wrong. She respects you, not just in private, but in the way she talks about you and stands by you. And she supports your growth, not competes with you, not holds you back, but grows with you. Because marriage isn't about finding someone perfect. It's about finding someone consistent, loyal, and emotionally safe. That's what real wife material is. Someone who brings peace to your life, not confusion.
You know, a lot of men will continue for a long, long time to do things, you know, just out of the goodness out of their heart, because that's where they were raised. But once again, we live in a society where these modern women, they think they're owed that type of stuff. No, you're not.
Why do you think men care about a woman's body count?
Do you? People actually care about that?
Okay, I'm gonna make this short. I'm gonna make it very sweet, okay? This whole debate is literally as easy as understanding that some people are gonna view things differently than you. And we can call it a day. I'm so sick of seeing this hostile, condescending tone attitude, trying to get this one unanimous answer of body count matters, body count doesn't matter. That's not ever how anything ever works in this world. People are gonna disagree with you on everything. So yeah, if someone's approaching you wanting to maybe have a relationship with you and body count matters to them because that's how they view sex as something more sentimental than just everyone gets it, just say, hey, we're on different pages, so I think maybe we shouldn't see each other and move on. Move on. That's all you have to do. You don't need to have this whole attitude with it. And the same goes for the reverse. If you're someone who values, you know, body count, you have a lower body count, whatever, and it will bother you to be with someone who has a higher body count, don't be with that person. Crazy. Literally just move on, talk about it like adults, and call it a day. Thank you, bye.
One thing that modern women don't seem to care about is that a man having to do everything for you, at some point in time, he's going to resent you for that. And he's going to be like, man, she ain't trying to do anything. Man, she's just a bum. And he's going to go down the list of things that you're not doing, and it's going to be your fault.
I'm going to say something that needs to be said. Some of y'all is delusional. Talking about I'm a good man or I'm a good woman. Who told you that? I mean, I know how you feel about you. I appreciate your confidence. I love your confidence. But who told you that? Did you ask for a review? Did you say, hey, am I a good woman? Am I a good man? How am I doing? Is there anything I need to work on? How do you feel about this? What do you think about that? I mean, did you ask before you deemed yourself so? That's like saying, I'm the best chef in the world. Who told you that? You can't just be handing people food talking about it's the best you ever had. They got to tell you this the best they ever had. They got to tell you this is amazing. They got to take the time to give you constructive criticism for you to know what you is and where you at. But if you ain't had that conversation, baby, you might not be what you think you is. But some of y'all afraid to ask for that review because y'all gonna mess around and find out the truth. And you might find out the truth is you're not really a good woman. You're not really a good man.
Men are done. And at the same time, women at home are saying, where are all the good men? All the good men were ruined by plenty of women. They had money taken from them. They had their finances crumble because of some women. They had their children taken away from them. They lost jobs. They tried to give and give and give all the time, and all these women did was belittle them, disrespect them, mental, physical. There is so much involved now that the good men are done. They're not going to sit there and listen to the BS no more. They're not going to sit there and keep being disrespected. A man wants one thing in a relationship more than he ever wants love, and that's respect. And if you can't provide him with that, move the over.
Hey, what's up, y'all? A lot of women say today that men don't approach them. Now, ladies, I want y'all to understand something. This has become a thing with so many women. It's like an epidemic, right? That men don't approach no more. Many of y'all have told me, many of y'all have said it many times. Men don't approach. And then you always wonder why the man don't approach, like y'all blame the man. But you got to look at it a little differently. If y'all seeing a pattern in the behavior of men, is something wrong with the man that he's not approaching? Or is there something about the woman that's preventing the man from approaching? What do you think? Answer honestly. One love. Peace.
Y'all ask women all the time, why you ain't married? But people don't ask men that.
They don't.
They don't ask men that. Because, they like to make women feel like they're not on the level of getting married, anybody wanting to be with them. When a girl is dating a guy for 6 years, the family is asking her, why he ain't married you yet? But nobody's asking that boy, hey, why you ain't married her yet? What's your problem? Why the men in the family haven't come to him and say, hey, man, what's your issue? You gonna marry her or not? Or you gonna make her a whore for 6, 7, 8 years? Where the daddies at? Where the big brothers at? That step up to these men and say, you done had a kid with her? Y'all live together? Why won't you marry my sister, my cousin? What is up with you, man? So you just gonna whore around on her like that? You gonna sleep with her but not actually make it official? You're not gonna actually cover her for real? You gonna fake cover her? Because these men are not covering anybody. That's a responsible grown man.
Oh, and here's another thing. All these men talk on my video because I said I don't build with no man, but they never want to talk about the women that took the risk and built with a man and got left for dead. Yeah, men don't build with women they actually want or find attractive. They find easy to manipulate, low self-esteem, unconventionally attractive women to do that with. And once they get to where they want to be, guess what? Kanye West said it best. You leave your ass for a white girl, right? So why would I take the risk in building with a man when he could potentially take everything I did and go give it to a woman that did absolutely nothing, but because she's pretty or because she's actually who he really wants, then it's all good? No. The men don't ever want to talk about that, but they want to attack women who don't want to take the risk. Crazy.
Men, I'm just so very sad. I'm laughing, but I'm sad. The amount of men who have commented and said they absolutely will not approach a woman anymore is so sad. The reasoning behind it is so kind of all over the place. A lot of men don't want to deal with potential rejection. They say how rude some women can be, like if they just are trying to pay a compliment and a woman's like, I guess has an attitude with them. But at the same time, I'm like, well, how are you complimenting her? Because if it's offensive, then kind of understand. But if it's just a, hey, hello, nice to see you, how's your day? There's no reason to be rude. But at the same time, women are almost conditioned to think any man who steps to them is going to do something that's off kilter. What do we do? Because a lot of us women still look for the chivalrous man, and the chivalrous man is scared to come to the lady who would accept chivalry. I don't know what to do.
Asking my husband, bare minimum, princess treatment, or below zero? Giving flowers on special occasions?
Bare minimum.
Paying for dinner check?
Bare minimum.
Always opening the door for her?
Bare minimum.
Telling her she looks beautiful when she dresses up?
Bare minimum.
Taking hundreds of pictures until she's happy with one?
Princess treatment.
Splitting the bill 50-50 on a date?
Absolutely below zero.
Picking her up from airport with flowers and with her favorite snack?
Bare minimum.
Booking a spa day for her when she's stressed?
Princess treatment.
Canceling plan with her to spend time with friends?
Below zero.
Liking other girls' bikini photos on Instagram while you are in a relationship?
Absolutely below zero.
Hiding her on social media while you are dating?
Why you dating at all? Below zero. It's like
comparing her to your ex?
You are below zero.
Follow Gurmanova for more videos about Slavic women. Good, thank you.
Okay, good.
It was amazing.
Thank you.
70% of divorces that happen over 40 are initiated by women. Okay, why is that? Well, as she loses these hormones, there are so many brain changes that are happening. Mm-hmm. And because she doesn't understand herself, she thinks it's your problem. She thinks it's her teenage kids' problems. She thinks it's her aging parents' problem. She thinks it's work's problem. She doesn't go, oh, okay, wait, I've got some neurochemical changes going on in my brain that I need to make sure that my lifestyle supports. And since that conversation isn't open, she turns on everybody else. For years, I had so many women that came into my clinic and they said, whatever you do, please help me stay out of my doctor's office. And I was like, why? Because they don't understand me. And when they don't understand me, all they do is give me an antidepressant. And I feel so lost in what I'm supposed to do to help my own brain health, help my own body health. And we start dishing out supplements and prescriptions when there's a lifestyle that women are working against.
All rich men are difficult, spoiled, and mean to date with. That's a common opinion, and the reason why many women do not consider to have a provider man, high-value man, because they have this belief that these men are evil, you know. But let's talk about it. Money do not bring out the qualities you don't have. Money just highlight whatever is within you. So there is the same amount of mean and evil people within rich and within poor groups. It just sometimes it's more noticeable among rich men because they allow themselves to act like that with no regrets, because they know that somebody will accept them the way they are. They don't need to pretend, so they bring all the heavy right away. Not only bad, but all the strange stuff, you know, etc. They kind of have a mindset that here I am, the way I am, it what made me successful, so accept me or leave. Poor guys though, they know that nobody will deal with their shit, so they hide it. They hide it until the point they're valuable for you, not with their money, but with feelings you have towards them. So the moment you are in love, here are all the strange moments, mean moments, evil moments. Now they finally can afford it because you're in love with them. So somehow it's even better to date rich men, because you see them the way you are almost right away, to a point, of course. And at least you know what you're dealing with. And what do you think about it? Let me know in comments.
Two things a man will never forget. He'll never forget the people that left him, the people who abandoned him, when all he had was his time and his love to offer them. He'll never forget the people who created convenient and weird narratives to help himself justify leaving him at his lowest, leaving him buried alive. He'll never forget that. And he'll never forget the people who came and dug him back up when he was in that grave on his last breath, struggling, fighting for his life. He'll never forget the people who showed up to help him with his problems when they had their own problems to tend to. Dr. Viktor Frankl says, he who has a strong enough why can survive anyhow. So to the men who are listening, the men who've been left, the men who've been abandoned, the men who've been kicked while they was down, make that your why. And just keep pushing.
Three reasons a man will ignore you. The first reason is when he's done something wrong. The feeling that they did something wrong, and especially when they know that you know that they made a mistake, drives them crazy. Men are all about doing, and they identify with the result of their actions because it shows how competent they are as a man. You know, we women, we get all upset when we say something wrong, but a man will always get upset when he does something wrong, and that is the reason why he will ignore you. The second reason a man will ignore you is that he thinks you're too good for him. When he believes that you're out of his league and that there's absolutely no chance for you to be his ever, he will not even try to pursue you. And although he may like you, he will totally ignore you, because a man's purpose is to go after a woman he can score a result with. And the third reason a man may ignore you, and this is maybe the most important one, is when you have hurt him. Believe it or not, but men are way more sensitive than we women are, and a man will never come up and tell you, you hurt me, you did this, you did that. That's what we women do. You know what a man does? He will completely ignore you. He will crawl back into his man cave to recover on his own. And you can send all the apologies you like, but don't expect an answer.
See, you don't pick no woman that want to love you. Nigga, you go find a woman that have no intention on loving you and she fall in love with you by the kind of man you is. I'm that kind of laying in the bed with a woman at nighttime half week. He got to separate to be a strong man in the soil. He can't be up under her all the time to be no strong man. Men going home, laying in that bed with that woman, how strong can he be? Because he got to be home with her every day. Don't look for your husband. He go find you. A woman could never find a husband. Her husband go find her. Yeah, you walk in your essence as a woman. She really stand out when you get up on her because she's more loving, nurturing. You can see it on her energy and her face. Yeah, and she's like this almost every time. Right. At work, at the stove, wishy-washy. She's something, you got to catch her in her mood and her feelings. So based off her feelings.
But you saying a real woman can keep her composure.
It's consistency. Because it's who she is.
For sure.
She don't have to have a good day to be this kind of woman.
She always dressing nice.
As a bad day, she's this kind of woman. Even when she's broken up, even when she's divorced, even when she's heartbroken, she's still like this. I put your plate up, man, that plate put up will make you feel guilty by not coming. Having that plate ready and I left the plate in the microwave, it'll damn near make a nigga feel guilty. Not coming to get it. Nigga end up submitting on me.
So I'm encouraging women to date more than one man at a time. And the reason why I say this is because you need to date different men to understand what kind of man you are wanting to be with. You can't just segregate yourself and be with one man and put all your hopes and dreams in that one man, but you don't know if in the long run this is the kind of man that you actually desire to be with. Now date every single one of them. Broaden your type. Broaden your type. Stop sticking to the same men over and over again. I feel like once you've elevated in dating, you kind of allow your type to be a bit more broader. Because you realize it's more than skin deep. Attractions fade. And if you get ugly, baby, or if you wake up and you ain't so pretty anymore, I still have to like you. Find something that isn't physical that you like about that man. Of course, you need to be attracted to them. I'm telling you to date a man that's not your type. But let him have the core values of what your type is. Don't make your type so small. Everybody likes the same man these days. Bared, dark skin, tall. Like, come on, girls. Come on. You need to broaden it because your husband might not be a bear, dark skin and tall. Be accepting to date men that are of different ethnicities, of men that are from different cultures, but men that are from different walks of life, not just the one that you're used to. If you want a man to be black, cool, but make him be different shades of black, girl. Every dark-skinned man is not your husband. Do not be sleeping with these men. Just enjoy their company, enjoy the experiences that you have.
I think a lot of people don't really speak on it, but men are aware when they have to carry the whole entire load alone. When I have to I have a wife here, but it's really a one-stop shop. I'm the only person here. It's a one-man show. And men really, honestly and truly, they get tired of that type of stuff, man. One-sided effort. It's always an imbalance.